Ohayo gozaimasu. Konnichiwa, konbanwa, guten morgen, guten tag, guten abend, guten nacht, buenos dias, buenas noches, buenos tardes, bonjour, bonsoir, bienvenue, buongiorno, ahoy, akasamashi, annyeonghaseyo, assalamu alaikum, shalom, wakarimaka, jindobra, ki or watu. Good morning. It's early morning streaming. It's early. It's morning. We're streaming. I'm here. I'm awake. I'm here. Right. I'm barely held together, but hopefully you had a good weekend. It's a Monday, September 8th, 2025. And if you had a good weekend, hopefully it was a good weekend for you. Not everyone gets off the same days. Not everyone's off Saturdays and Sundays, but if you were off Saturday and Sunday, it was a good Saturday and Sunday for you. It was pretty good for us. Did major running around on Saturday. All the different little errands and shopping and everything I had to get done got done on Saturday. And then Sunday was just kind of like kick back and relax. Make some homemade beef stew, like slow cook it. Watch some stuff. Yeah, chill. It was good. Nice restorative. So I'm just kind of out of it because I'm just, still dealing with sleep stuff. But I'm here now. But we're here for today, this week. I didn't have the calendar set up, so I didn't do the calendar before the stream. But Silksong, we're gonna keep going with Silksong for the time being. I enjoyed it well enough. It is a little bit like the Hollow Knight I played. I wound up playing the exact same amount of Silksong that I did of Hollow Knight, ironically enough. I don't know how that, like, to the minute, it was identical. And we'll keep going with it. Tomorrow we should be doing Ship of Fools with Paperweight. Paperweight and I might transition to a new game at some point in time. Him and I maybe got to discuss it at some point in time. And then Wednesday we should be doing Starbound with Taltube. And I guess, I don't know, man. We should be like, if we're not ready to like start to crack the nut on that game, I think we're working on getting the upgrades, getting some health packs and stuff. Nano weave fibers by getting oil to get compound bows, to get living root to make healing items, to go finally like tackle the last part of the game. So we're getting close to that. And then Thursday morning, almost certainly back with Silksong. And then Thursday night will be Phasmophobia with Jinnerbomb. So it's what we got lined up. If you haven't noticed, we do have a community challenge. Watch another film with Blaine. Place to put your channel points into. We'll get together and watch a public domain film on some random Saturday after we clear that. So, lots going on. Or stuff going on. Similar to going on. But Silksong, let's get back to it. Let me have some more coffee. Bear with me. Switch to an instant cold brew, which again, I don't know what that means, but I was willing to buy it to try it out. Does it taste different than regular instant? I do not know. When we last left off on the Silksong, we had defeated, I guess this is the Bell Beast? Our fast travel system, let's get between the Bone Bottom and the Marrow. Or we're already at Bone Bottom. Wait. Hey, press A. We got the, what is it? Good morning, Platypus. Weekend was well, thank you so much. I hope yours was as well. We did get this Silk Spire, Silk Stabby thing that we've used once, and then we beat the boss, the Bell Biv DeBow boss. I was proud about that. And now I guess we just further explore Bug Mound, or whatever we got going on. Hopefully, Platy, you're feeling better. I know you had. We sit here. I know you were a little under the weather, so hopefully you're doing better. I hope Human's doing well as well. We did get upgrades. Did we swap out our upgrades? He asks. So what do we have here? We have, the Magnetite Brooch, which will attract the Rosary Bleeds to us. Versus the one that's going to get us additional Bone Shards, or the Compass. The Compass was just useful. So, I mean, I'll check the compass right now just to see where the hell we are on the map. That makes sense. So this entire right-hand side is relatively new to us. Okay, cool. Humans dead, go. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear it. I had my gallbladder out as well, so I mean, that was, you know, some time ago now, probably 10 years ago, but, you know, I've been there. But yeah, I mean, that sort of stuff does make time fly. Well, hopefully you guys are at least going to get some respite here in the next couple days. Make it a little bit easier on you. Major changes to diet or yeah, for me it was. We'll multitask this. The big thing for me was after I had the gallbladder out, I became very sensitive to like oily stuff. So like, you know, for a long time, like if I ate chicken wings, it would just like really, I'd have a lot of discomfort and sort of like pass through me. Anything that was like kind of greasy. Big problem. I couldn't drink coffee, interestingly enough, for a long time. I am when you talk about like a lifelong coffee drinker, I was drinking coffee when I was like 12. So like it was fairly usual for me to have to get like a parent to tell the staff at the diner or whatever restaurant, it's like, yeah, he's allowed to have coffee. And it'd be like 1 cup. It's not like I'm sitting there like, you know, chain drinking cups of coffee. But after I had that, it would just give me stomach cramps. It would be like, I would just, again, like, it would go immediately through me. So that's when I started drinking, like, energy drinks. So I was on, like, probably a 10-year Monster, Daily Monster kind of deal. But that was because I had to get my morning caffeine. Over time, when I started to migrate back and try, like, can I have coffee again, I could have it. So it was a short period of time, but I don't know how long that was. Does it? I think that I'm back to my pre-whatevers. Like, I would say that there's no major dietary differences of a gallbladder nature. From when I was like in my 20s. Shit, I'm dealing with all kind of like gastritis stuff like now, so like my diet's all weird because I get that gastritis. But kind of putting my hat back on like 10 years ago after I had the gallbladder, the big thing was really fatty foods that just was uncomfortable and again went right through me. Coffee went right through me. Those were the 2 big ones. I would say now that, like, you know, it's like other reasons why I get it. Hey, no. That's, hey, how often do you run into people who had their gallbladder out? It's not a constant thing. I'm happy to, you know, give you a little insight. The fact that I can't multitask, you know, that's not your fault. As of today, 2 people, right? Hey, if you ever need someone who's had their, like, tonsils out in their 30s, let me know. Now I actually think about it. I guess my gallbladder was out 20 years ago. Now that I think, like, oh, it's 10 years ago. It wasn't 10 years ago. It was 20 years ago. But other than that, like, really no issues with it. I mean, don't miss it. The air, the water, everywhere inside their twisted guts, tightness around the heart, pulsing rhythm, sick, alive, dead, something worse. Deeper, must look deeper. So I'm guessing there's got to be like a wall jump or something that's going to let us get up there. But yeah, the other area of expertise I'll have is dudes what got their tonsils out in their late 20s. I'm part of that crew. Good morning, Blissy Bear. How are you? Oh, God. Fuck. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to happen the whole time. Just bypass that dude. Alright. We'll get to somewhere stable, and now we'll start dealing with enemies. God damn it. Ah! Morning Scream, how's it going? I thought Morning Stream, how's it going? Morning Scream class, well, yeah. Morning Stream is... I'm not awake enough for this game, but we're gonna keep going. Alright, instead of going up, I'll go right. How's my magnetite not working? I didn't re-equip it, did I? No, I have it equipped. So should it be like attracting these rosary beads? Or no? That's asking too much. This game has a deliberateness that I don't know that I caught into. I'm a lot more slapdash in my video game antics. Unless there's an upgrade that's gonna like really knock back the enemies, I'm always gonna have problems in those circumstances. Like I really want them to go back, like heavy slash shit. Alright, that does that. Fuck! Thanks. Video game telegraphed that. And I take craft middle. Guys are dicks. Guys are super dicks. Alright, what's the story with you guys? Anything? Is it gonna be like a springy thing? Or is that an upgrade that I'm gonna get that's gonna let me like tether to that? So many of the, like, hovering dudes. Like, that's the other thing. Is it makes it become, like, this really weird jump/time puzzle every fucking time. I don't know how I got hit there, but okay. Alright, I guess I'm missing something here to be able to move my way up there. I'm assuming. Fucking hell. Alright, go ahead, drop. I can see you. I see you, video game. Do it. Spikes. Looking for random spikes. Not yet. Ooh, bench. We would welcome a bench. Alright, where's the map at? Alright, so we are... I don't love this mechanic. Like, if I can just come do this, just fucking spot me where I am on the map. Okay. Coming down into a major area, or at least it looks like. There's video gaming that can occur up here. What's up, buddy? Oh, not buddy? Not buddy? Not buddy? Not friend? You know what? Fuck it. Friend? Friend? Not friend food, yes. I guess white eyes is friends. Ho ho, free at last. Locked up in here much too long. We was nice place for a little snitch bug like Grindel. You're smelling fancy. Quit smelling me! Your pocket's under your cloak. Got a good pilfer. Beware of your greed, thief. You'll be dead before your claw reaches my cloak. Never mind, then, bully. Plenty of tasties lying around for us. We smells them. We do smells them. Alright, so me busting him out does what for me? Nothing, perhaps? Straight pin. Tool acquired. I love a straight pin. What does the straight pin do? I'm a huge fan of it. I'm excited to happen. What does it do? Light throwing tool designed for rapid attacks. Alright, up and R. I might welcome that for these. I hear you, but how does it get replenished? That's the thing, is like now I got, is it when I sit down do they get replenished? Like when does that 12 steak for yes, exactly. Okay, yes, alright, it replenishes then, and maybe it costs me shards. What kind of steak are you having? Oh god, fuck, I knew that was gonna happen. Just waiting. Ribeye is a great steak. Ribeye is probably, for me, I think ribeye is probably the best steak. I do wind up doing like a sirloin or a strip a little bit more often, just because the missus is not a big fat fan. And ribeye can easily be a pretty fatty cut of meat. Sirloin's usually nice and lean, it makes it easier. But yeah, ribeye's a hell of a steak. It's a wonderful choice. Alright. Maybe try throwing this goddamn needle at people. We got 2 massive ribeyes splitting the first one tonight. Ribeye's the best. Yeah, it is. Oh, hell yeah, dude. If you don't love you, who's gonna love you, right? We did, like I said, we did a beef stew yesterday, but honestly, I used London broil, which is not the right cut of meat for stews. It's too lean. It's not too lean. It's very lean, so it's really a lot better the next day as everything kind of chills out and mellows together. But it was good otherwise. So made a lot, and that'll be lunch today. Yeah. You're better off just like what? London broil is. It's in the name. It's not. There's no part of the cow called the London broil, right? It's a cut of meat that you're supposed to cook in the manner of London broil, right? It's like pot roast. If you actually went out and bought, like, someone sold you a pot roast, you should cook it like a pot roast. Fucking hell! Big cooks on Sundays for lunches during the week. Yes. The kind of some people call it like a meal prep. It's right behind the tent. Are you sure about that? I would say, like, I would believe you. Hey, I was on that. Like, oh really? Yeah. You could be right. My understanding is that it's like it's the name of a preparation, and it's a meat that's good for it. It's like when they sell stir-fry meat, right? It's not from the stir-fry part of the cow. It's what you should do with it. Jamie Draft would is Jamie is he a butcher? He's a butcher or a veterinarian. One of those two would know. Oh, Jamie used to be a chef. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought he used to be a giraffe. Bug camp. See, I can't tell, is he dead or depressed? That's where I, like, you know, I get a little confused. Why not both? I guess, you know, I find that less disturbing than the concept of, like, the happy and exalted dead, right? I am joyful and dead. That's somehow more creepy. At least be down on the fact that you're not alive anymore. Get all droopy dog on me. Hey, guys. Flea Caravan. Flea Master, I took your request from the Wish Wall at the Pilgrim Camp. You're seeking fleas to join your caravan. Times progress fleas to find each other, travel together, as it happens through generations before. Many fleas of the kingdom should be flocking to our caravan, but time to become dangerous. You go to cousins. Yeah, yep, I'm traveling these lands for a reason, Flea Master. However, if I happen upon any fleas in my travels, I'll aid them as best I can. I can ask for nothing more. They must all be hiding or stuck in dangerous places, but if you rouse them, they're sure to find their way back here. Okay, well, I don't have to carry them back. I just gotta find fleas and send them here.
Oh, Ganavit.
Bone is abundant. If only I had such stomach, yes. Alright, save. Alright, so that should put us, without having to do too much mental math, we should be in that middle part there. I don't like how you have to equip the... I don't like how you have to equip the compass to know where you are on the map. That I could do without. I don't know if this area was always open here, but this would have been nice to explore. Good. Oh. Have I done all this before? This feels very familiar. God damn it. Alright. So it looks like we've explored everywhere except for that down bottom right. So if that's where we just died, right, we're in the bench that's directly above it. So we need to go all the way to the right. This is off to a tremendous start. I haven't been watching anyone else play this game, so I don't know if I'm uniquely bad at it, or if this is very much a you die every 5 seconds. If that's how it impacts everyone, if that's a unique flavor that I'm bringing to the table. How the fuck did you die there? You know? Alright, so up and to the right there should be a bench, right? Right bench? Can I make this jump? I mean, I can, but I can't get up there. This should be safe to drop down there. This is all new. What the fuck, dude? Bench. How about a bench? How about a bench? How about a bench? How about a bench? Bench this way, but how close? Bench. Alright. I'm half expecting to find other train stations. I don't know why they haven't been forthcoming. Well, I guess this is the first time I maybe moved to a new section, so maybe I'm going to come across it now. Yes. Fuck, I can't have a bench. So this whole section doesn't open, and it's not just that I can't have a bench. I can't move forward. Glorious. What's up, homie? What do you make of this huge groaning structure? The scale of it impresses me is merely output. If this is merely an outpost of the citadel above, their couple must be grand beyond measure.
Yes.
Perhaps so. They have prized indeed the work done here to build something so vast in such a dangerous place. We don't have any money, and I don't think I have any. I can't break. I don't have any of the. Yeah, I don't have any. You know, beadlings.
Pushanka.
Bench this way, we just give me the bench, or they gotta buy the bench. You're not gonna trick me, video game. Isn't there supposed to be a bench around here? I'd love that, if I could find that. A 7th ball toll send, 30 measures, 4 beats, smoke rock, 8 beats, smelt, sweet smelt. Mark of all fealty, all workers. The 9th bell toll send, 20 measures, 2 beats, smoke rock, 7 beats, sweet smelt. Mark fealty of all workers. I don't know if I should be paying attention to that. Is that like a puzzle? It might be a puzzle, and I did not pay attention to it at all. Well, just die right here. Lose all that fucking progress. This is fun. I'm having fun. All for one of a goddamn bench. Down here to the right. Right, I'm gonna keep doing that, huh? That's sort of like the jumping puzzle that drives me nuts. Right? Where it's like, I can't quite hit him, but he can hit me, and then the knockback. Glorious, right? Such fun. Make sure everyone takes like 4 and 5 slashes too. God forbid I could kill these enemies in like 2 hits, or maybe even 1. But no, everyone needs to take 4 and 5 hits. Otherwise, how could we possibly have content for this video game? No, I figured that might work, but no, you can't do that. This is fun. This is really fun. Like, again, why does he need 4 hits? Like, it just makes it, like, time-consuming for no reason. Ah, you did the thing, but can you do it 3 more times in a row? Again, so, I didn't really play Hollow Knight. At the moment, not leaning into yes. I don't mind, like, games that are deliberate, right? Like, I don't mind at all. Like, even the boss fight, I don't mind where it's kind of like, you have to be very precise and, you know, like, what the boss is going to do and what you need to do in response. I'm kind of cool with that. I think that's fun, right? Boss is going to do this, and you got to do that, and you got to do this. But, like, if they're going to make it so, like, every millimeter of the game is a struggle, right? Like, you will, at all times, must struggle to, like, navigate. No. Because honestly, it's not rewarding. It doesn't feel rewarding. Is this dude up here every time with his things? I could just, like, grind his ass for. I mean, at least keep him here so I can grind belts, beads off of him. So what's he looking at now? Now that I've come back here.
Toro.
Raleigh Roundies, what shops like swaps? Share some of your clicky cash so let's help us fill his pockets. Sure.
Toro, please.
I mean... Also, good morning, Nero Monty Python. Oh. There we go. Well, I guess I'll go give it to him now before I die and lose them, so, like... Right, just holding on to them. Beads are a precious and rare resource, so you can't just grind it gall. But, except for that one section where I could. Right?
Falaten.
Yeah, here you go. Sure.
Dera.
Oh.
Friend.
Great, let's waste that. Sure. I don't know how what I pressed made me... I mean, it's fine. Everything can be the button. Beneath here, burly bulkheads, big, hot, gleaming high...
Gilligam.
There's a big gate they got down, but it's shut tight, locked. You can wriggle through, you get your claws. I mean, I don't... That seems like a... whatever. I honestly feel that as we migrated into, like... And these are things that I know quite a lot about for having played, like, basically every video game console known to man. When we were crossing into the point where we had, like, 4 face buttons, 2 shoulder buttons, a couple option buttons, we're now, if you really look at this, if you look at the Switch Pro controller, right, I have 4 buttons on top, I have directional joystick, and I have the D-pad, so you could say that the D-pad is another 4 buttons, and you have another 4 buttons on the front here, and then plus you have start, select, everything else. I have 12 discrete action buttons. We shouldn't need context-sensitive buttons anymore, or maybe if I press A in this circumstance, this thing happens, but, oh, you're in this circumstance, so this, we don't need it. Like, we don't need it. It was big on the GameCube. I feel like Nintendo pioneered that on the GameCube because you had, like, the big A button. And just like, make everything be A. I don't like it. I don't like going through a menu also being in action when I'm out of the menu. I guess I'm going to have to fight this dude. Right? Right? Okay. Noted. Can't even get over him either. Good. What if I run away? Huh? Now what? Bet you weren't ready for that video game. Okay, good. Waste that. Okay, come on. Just drop the thing. Drop it when he... I mean, that should drop when anyone goes underneath it, not just me personally. I find that offensive. We've already come up here and said, like, hey, we can't get up here, right? We've already done this. Like, these are going to do something, these little red things. Am I going to, like, grapnel on them or something, right? I mean, I could try to get the rosaries, but I'm going to die here in a second, so what does it matter? What is this platform? What's the purpose of this? I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. That was a lot of fun. What happened right there? That was extremely fun. Every part of that was just a joy. And I assume that these beads that we found that were up here, you know, those are no longer around, right? So, yep, nothing like a... No, I'm having a blast. Nothing like a resource that, like, when you die, you lose it, but it also doesn't come back when you die? Like, one or the other. I feel like both of those is... Like both of those, right? Like, what's the pattern? I don't mind the boss battles if I have to, like, ascertain the pattern, but like, I'm guessing that I'm gonna run out of these daggers. Do I have to use all of them when I die, or it's just because I'm spamming them here? Then I'll have to go get bone shards? Like... Well, I guess just kill me. Alright, does throwing those little daggers also drain my thread? It seems like it might. Alright, so... I'm fine with it being, like, he swings, I gotta go, I gotta attack him, right? His jump in and swing, I don't feel like I move fast enough to get away from it. His coming up from the ground, I can't jump out of the way of. Like, I'm not fast enough to get away from that either. So... like, what is the... Alright, what's the formula here? Alright, so this, fine. Bob and weave, right? This... Good, 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 good. Great. Like, up and R for this is ridiculous. I find myself moving sometimes when I don't want to. Can I remap controls here at all? Alright, so there's a lot of shit I don't have yet, I guess. Like, I guess the needle in, so it's just because I don't have shit yet, but like... I know that there's like in Hollow Knight there were like really difficult bosses, like they're actually tagged as like very difficult enemies. And I don't know if like this is like the equivalent of that, like this is like a super difficult enemy. But there's no block, there's no count, there's... I thought, for a brief second, I actually thought I got him. Right, keep coming back here. There's nowhere to go here. Right? Gotta keep coming back here.
Hi.
So I don't even know where to... I mean, Metroidvanias, I get it. Like, you have to explore and come back. I don't even know where to go at this point. I'm also not going to keep, like, re-equipping... You know, so definitely over to this next section, right? But I'm not going to keep re-equipping, you know, re-equipping the compass to unequip it. That's... This fucking dude. I mean, I don't know. Should I try to grind 30 rosaries out on this one dude, like here? Who's hopefully still right here. Right, like... Is that what I have to do, is just sit here and grind 30 on this dude? Or they're not gonna let me grind him. Yeah, no beats for me. Alright, where does this arrow point? Alright, so more and up to the left. Right, so right. So this is that's gonna be the bench. That is certain. Yeah, how about I mean how else could I have any more fun if I didn't die 100 more times? Imagine how boring that would be. Imagine trying to play a video game like that, right? Like, what a miserable existence that would be. Probably. Oh, 28, 2 more beads. Alright, so was this one here? No, this one. Yeah, I just gotta figure out which one it is. It's this one, right? Yeah, it's this one. Now, is this door gonna open here or no? This is unrelated. That is unrelated. That is just pop a save. Happy to have the save. Is there any chance I can buy anything with? No, I have 5. Because those are gonna disappear when I die here in a second. So we gotta. So there's no way we can get there without a double jump or something, right? Like that's. Oh, good. The rocks explode. Oh, right, I forgot about this. Fuck. Whatever.
Friend.
Yeah, just stay right out of range. This is fun. Fucking hell, really? Oh, good. Whatever the fuck that was. Alright, so I guess I need to be able to double jump. I'm assuming this will hurt me, right? No. I can kind of run across that? If I just keep... Like what? Like, huh? 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 Alright, great. Is there any other video games I can play? Like, just in existence? Is this the only one? It's the only game that's around? And all the ones, yes, yeah. Yeah, video games are a mistake. See, that's what we did wrong. I'm just gonna kill. That way I don't have to walk back to the bench. That's why you know I'm having fun with a video game when it's just like, you know what, it's less miserable just to die. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. And it's only one level. Fuck you! That is only one level removed from the ultimate. My ultimate form of it's more fun to not play this game at all, right? It's so close. It's so close to. It's more fun to not play this game. It's more enjoyable just to. It's better just to die to not have to deal with this. Then it becomes the best is just not to play it at all. That's your top. Oh, good thing they spawned the enemy down there too, right? When it's down to 1 health. Otherwise, you know, how could we have even played this game? And this dude is fucking singing. Guess it was asking too much that could trigger with the throwing needle, right? Oh, come... I hopped over him. Alright, great. Okay, so, yeah, I don't know if I should be, like, going and grinding... Right? Like, if that's the actual... you really need to go grind. But I don't know what I'm grinding for. Right? Map parts, I got... You know, there's points where I grind for map parts. Right? So, will these guys always be here and I can just come back and forth and just... I'm really sick of this dude singing, too, for me. I'm starting to associate it with annoyance. So these guys don't respawn, and I'd really like it if they did. And then this dude, who's a direct pain in my direct ass, oh, he will always respawn. Got it. Can I get anything for 20 from him? I don't think I can. How much is the map? 50 ring marker. Alright, so that's the pain in the ass battle. So the dude who's going to prevent me from climbing up will respawn here, surely. But not these dudes over here that can grind. If I go and bench, will they respawn then? And I have to like, is that what it is? Is that what I did last time? It's bench, grind, bench, grind, bench, grind. Is that what I have to do? Or that would make sense. So if I go here and I heal, although like those, when I'm gonna run out of those bone shards and not be able to respawn the needles. There'll be a point when I'll need the needles. So like, I guess I'll just. And then now these two dudes should be back, right? And then I'll go back and I'll save, and then we need like 50, right? Alright, 43. Go back here, save, come back. Alright. Let's go buy the map. So we got map, bellway pins, vendor pins. Cop a save. Nope. Next one up. I don't know how desperate I am for those other upgrades, but I guess I'll take them. You know, it just makes me question, like, do I want to sit... Again, I'm not a huge grinding person. I don't like grinding for... If it's fun to grind, then fine. But it's just like, just keep doing these same things over and over again, bro, and then you can start... Then we can start playing the game. All you gotta do is just, like, suffer through this. It's like, eh. Like, my brain processes that as, like, you didn't have a good idea for gameplay then, right? Like... It's like the game equivalent. Like, imagine if it was a board game. It's like, it's kind of like a Monopoly, and you got to go around the board, and you collect properties, and you earn money, and like, you know, you use it to buy stuff. All right. Well, how do you earn money? Well, once an hour, you get paid, and then your pay is determined by the properties you have on the board. It's like, okay, well, how do I know an hour has passed? You look at the clock. Oh, you mean an actual hour? Yeah, everyone sit here for 60 minutes, and after 60 minutes, you'll get income. But it's based on a variety of rules and systems, right? Like, that help determine how much money, and then you can play the game. Like, that's what this kind of is. Like, go do this idle, busy work, and then you're allowed to play the game. Like, I don't think that's a gameplay mechanic. I think that's the absence of it. Now, if the grinding is fun, or if the point of the game is to grind, then again, I get it. Like a cookie clicker or something like that, right? And there is absolutely an element of, in order for you to appreciate an upgrade, in order for you to appreciate a power-up, you first need to feel powerless without it. Death Stranding, interestingly enough, did that better than any other game I ever played. You spend the first whatever percentage of that game learning to be like terrified of the beach things, of the BTs, right? Like just avoid them at all costs. You can't deal with them, and all of a sudden, like they give you like some equipment, and now you can. It's like it's completely cathartic. It's like, yes, I'm no longer terrified of these things, and it was great. Like there was value in that. What this seems like this is turning into, this is the second time I had to do this, is like video game empty calories. Right? I was just like, find a spot to grind, and then grind until... And again, like, how much does this stuff matter? Like these markers, how much does it really, really matter? Because it doesn't even have that one dude I thought would have been a bad enemy, but maybe I have to go see him again and they'll be like, oh yeah, no, that's... Yeah. I want to, like, as always, be, like, fair. I am playing through, like, not the world's greatest capture device, right? And then I'm playing it in OBS, so there's probably lag, and there might be, like, some performance things, but even if I did it slightly better, you could say, like, you know, that little bit of delay is maybe causing me to get hit when I shouldn't get hit, or miss when I shouldn't miss, or however you want to phrase it. I still don't know that, like, doing this, which is the only thing I've seen that's I've been able to do that's close to success, is very fun for me, right? what we need? 60 and 70 next?
Yes, caress.
60 and 80. I'm kind of grinding it for now, but if being honest with you, like, let's say I get that 60. Let's say I get the Bellway pin, right? Then what? I'm back on the main track. Not actually being any better off, other than like, oh, well, this will help me remember where the Bellways are. And I found like 2 stations. So, like, yeah, fuck this dude, I'm not doing it. Really? Alright. So here we get our there you go.
Yes.
I don't know that I'm worried about the 80. But yeah, so now we've done that. We've done all of that. And now I'm kind of back to where I was before. I was able to kind of buy 30 minutes of activity. Really can't zoom in a lot on the map, can you? Alright, so that's where the Bellway is that I haven't uncovered yet, so I could at least maybe go explore that. So we should be that bench that's in Deep Dock, so we go down and down all the way to the... Alright, all the way down and to the left. We'll at least get the Bellway, and maybe that'll be something. Something like progress. Alright, so all the way down and to the left, right? Yes. Oh. So it's literally just sitting here. Cool. I don't have 50... Alright, so let's go grind out 50 more rosaries from these dudes doing the exact same fucking thing. And then we'll have the Bellway. While listening to this dude sing this shit. I guess in retrospect, that sign does indicate the bellway. That sign is really right there for me to look at, and I just chose not to the whole time. So that is 100% on me. But it doesn't change the fact that it's kind of like, all right, well, I'm going to stay in this little area here and get rosaries by killing these two dudes over and over again. So the third dude is too annoying to do it on a recurring basis and risk the rosaries I already have. And I guess just the way that you have the 3 arrows and like arrows going in opposite directions, my brain is just registering that as noise. But yes, I saw that 100 times, and my brain never processed like, oh, that's just where the bellway is, until I saw the map and go, oh, that's where the bellway is. So 100% on me. But again, I still need to get all of these. So I get all these rosaries. Alright, 47. Alright, let's just go try to kill this dude. We can always just throw fucking needles at him, straight pins over and over again, maybe, right? Travel back to Bone Bottom, and then I'll start to wrap up for today. I don't know. I get that there's certainly what could be construed as difficulty that I might be attributing to just like, you know, frustration that are core components of some games, particularly modern games, right? Like your Souls-like games where, you know, it being a challenge, it's being hard. That's, you know, it's part of it. I just don't know that I necessarily, because I have some cross metal, I don't necessarily know that I ascribe to it being all that enjoyable. Right. That it's fun. So we do have the side quests, right? We have to gather 3 berries and find 5 lost V's and hunt for them. Collect pilgrim shawls from their oh, okay. So yeah, I've seen corpses everywhere. So now I can go ahead and strip them naked. So I'm not necessarily trying to undercut that the validity of this as far as it being like, you know, gameplay. I'm just not having the mostest of fun playing it. And given, like, you know, the time that I have in life to play video games is limited, and typically, while I'm streaming, right? If I'm not having fun, what am I doing? So that's the calculus that goes on in my brain, right? Like, how much fun is this? And if it's not like, oh, a ton, or like enough, then here's a shawl. Can't I collect them from these guys? Like, isn't this my quest? Oh, it's the ones I have to kill them, not just find the corpses, right? Is that the distinction here? Yeah, 'cause there's dudes over here, right? Okay, so I can grind out these shawls here. How many do I need? 2 of 12. So I like that you can you have to go like hunt these dudes and then gather mats off them. That's kind of fun. But it is that grind question, right? Of where are these dudes? Have I not been here? Ooh. It is that grind question of is it worth grinding? Is grinding fun? Kind of cool area. Takes us back. Neat. Alright, so circle back here. And this will, like, I guess, let us get up to this other section fast. Hopefully. Yeah. Alright, that's nice. Alright, so these little areas are connected. I suppose now? Ah, you fucker.
Oh!
Alright, well, that's where we'll stop today. I'd like to keep playing it. I just don't know if it's gonna get a whole lot better for me, because I am finding a lot of it to be somewhat frustrating. But, you know, hey, what are you gonna do? Such is life. And I think also, you guys don't necessarily, maybe you do, want to sit here and listen to me gripe about a game, particularly if it's a game you're into. So, yeah, I'll make that decision, but I think I might play a little bit more, but I don't think I'm long for this game. So, as mentioned, tomorrow we should be doing Ship of Fools with good friend Paperweight. There's a chance that we might transition to a new game. I gotta talk to Paperweight about that, but I think that we feel like maybe we can keep beating it at higher and higher levels, right, and greater difficulties, but we started to do, like, where some of the difficulty stuff is just, like, becoming even more... The enemies are even more harder to kill. It's like, alright. Neat, I guess, but not, you know, is it all that exciting? So we're going to look into doing that. And then Wednesday we should be doing Starbound with Tile 2. And then Thursday we'll have more Phasmophobia at night with the Jitterbug. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and find someone to raid. Real Monty Python, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. Screen Platypus, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. Blissy Bear, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. To everyone else who's watching, thank you for watching. You don't have to watch me play video games. You could play video games yourself. You could do something utterly unrelated to video games. You could have watched a film. You could have watched Tokyo Uber Blues, which is a documentary that came out relatively recently, in the past year or two, about filmmaker. He's filmmaker by educational background, but was driving drunk people home. It's a service that they have in Japan. A drunk person would call you and you drive them home in their car, kind of like an Uber in reverse. During the pandemic in 2020, that all bottomed out, so he was broke and needed to pay his student loans, and so he moved to Tokyo and started, delivering food with Uber. And it's just kind of about, it's a nice little time capsule of, Corona and COVID, of like the kind of lockdown and stuff that's going along with it. And it's a very interesting little snippet of life about his kind of experiences. And it's humorous, and it certainly has a lot of entertainment value. But if nothing else, on the same DVD, when you get it, if you go to the bonus features, there's a second film on it, so you can go get the Tokyo Uber Blues. I think it's in Vinegar Syndrome. You go to vinegarsyndrome.com, and it's underneath the Connie sub-label where they do Asian films. But on the DVD, there's a second film underneath both of us. It's short. It's like a 45-minute film. Hikun no Aruku Machi, right? Hikun's, like, it's just the honorific kun, so it's just like, a guy named He's Walking City, and I think that the English title of it was like He Walks the City, or something like that. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful short little documentary about it's a smallish town. Was it Ishikawa or something like that? It's a small town in Japan where the director-producer comes from. It's where he grew up, and it's about a man who has some type of disability. He has multiple. They even speak with his family. He had problems with his legs, so they had to get him corrective shoes. He was cross-eyed, so they had to put eye patches on him, both left and right, to get him to look straight. He had a weird head tilt, so they had to put a ball on his neck to kind of straighten him out. But the doctors actually don't know what's wrong with him. They don't actually ever tell you what kind of condition he has, but he obviously has some intellectual challenges. He even works at a company that helps you with intellectual challenges. He's 30 years old. He lives with his mom, his sister, and his niece. And his father died a few years ago. And part of what his mother was worried that they would have to put him in a care home. But because he has this habit of kind of walking around the city, he goes around the city like every day, and he just goes like from store to store, and he just meets people and greets people. He goes to the hardware store and look at his favorite types of tools. And when he's in like the hardware store, he helps out the staff who are there. And like, oh yeah, I've been here for 15 years, and he's here every day. He is his name. They call him He, because it's like he hit a call. I can't remember what his full name is. They just call him He. And he goes around, and it's just like this town kind of like looks out for him, and his mother kind of views it as like, yeah, he doesn't have to go to a facility because the town, he is the town, and he looks out for them. And he's always checking out, like when the farmer's harvesting, he's out there helping, and he's just kind of walking around smiling and doing his thing. And then they introduce you to his sister. And his sister's kind of the same way. His sister's like, I have a daughter, and I'm worried I couldn't take care of him, but he's able to kind of walk around, and he's not going to have to go into a home. And it's just such a beautiful, I don't know, really nice film. So check it out. He Walks the City, or something like He-Kun's Walking City. It's a bonus movie on that DVD. So the base documentary is pretty good, but that little extra is like one of the nicer things I've seen in a long time. So check that out. I guess it's also Tokyo Uber Blues. You can see a shortened version of it on PBS. It's I think like a half hour shorter than the full feature length. They have the shortened version on it. Oh, I love you too. So yeah, check that out. It's that would be my recommendation. So a lot of time on the recommendation, but you didn't. You didn't watch Tokyo Uber Blues and buy the transitive property. You also watched Hikun no Aruku Machi bonus movie. You watched me play video games. I might not understand the decision, but I appreciate making it nonetheless. To everyone who wasn't watching, I'd like to thank you for not watching. I appreciate when people don't watch me because I appreciate when people leave me the fuck alone. Let's go ahead and raid Paperweight, playing the same old damn song. Silksong, in fact. And on that note, I hope everyone has a good day. Yins be good. Peace out and deuces. Bye, everyone.